Very good morning. Welcome to Chartbusters. Well, in the next half hour, we'll tell you how to trade the Nifty. We'll also bring you all the buzzing stocks of today. Remember, today's expiry. Things are expected to get rather volatile. But for the time being, the Nifty is trading well in the green. It's a century in the first hour itself. Hey, Mangla, morning.
A century in the first hour indeed, Nigel. And the important part is, where does it go from here? I was just looking at a handful of options. The Nifty is above that 9,400 mark just as we speak. The 9,300 put writer is extremely active in trade today. The most active strike today, 31 lakh shares written out there. So they believe that could be a strong support. 9,400 put writers also getting fairly active. This as some stocks are doing well, which are non-banking stocks. So we'll keep an eye out on that. But the 9,500 call writers, they are active too. So we have some positions being written on the 9,500 call. So let's see whether that gets taken out or not. The Nifty, for what it's worth, above the 20-day moving average in yesterday's trading session. So that could be a strong support, which is what is giving confidence to the 9,300 and 9,400 call writers. And 9,585, which is the series high, is something that is giving the bears a bit of confidence, and which is why we're seeing writing at the 9,500 call. For the Nifty Bank, though, today, this morning, it captured the 20-day moving average by crossing the 19,013 mark. The next level we'll watch out. The next level we'll watch out for would be the 19,700 mark, where the 50-day moving average is placed. So all of that for the expiry as far as the indices are concerned. First up, all the top stories that we're tracking this morning. Market gains for the second day as global cues support. Key indices gain 1% each ahead of expiry today. Nifty Bank soars over 2.5%, 3% now.
And United Spirits salts on the back of a muted set of Q4 results due to COVID-19 disruptions. The management says the outlook for the next year remains uncertain.
Lupin is weak ahead of its fourth quarter numbers today. The street expects a subdued set with a revenue decline of 13%. Additionally, reports suggest that the US FDA has found high levels of cancer-causing substance NDMA in a diabetes drug, metformin.
And Dabur gains despite weak numbers and strong management commentary. The company tells CNBC-TV18 that the rural market will grow faster than urban. Added that they're not concerned about the 14.6% volume decline, as the company's trend is going very well. All right, then we are seeing follow-through buying in today's trading session. Just take a look at the Nifty Bank. After seeing a mammoth 6% rally yesterday, 5 to 6% rally, or today we're up another 3% odd. So out of nowhere, the Nifty Bank says, "Hey, I've feeling left out for the month of May, and looks like it's going to be ending the series on a strong note. Though the series has belonged to the bears." Shrikant Chavan joins us. Hey, Shrikant, how are you reading the Nifty? Where's the next resistance level coming in at? And also, what about the Nifty Bank? Out of nowhere, it's almost at around 19,500. Who would have thought?
Yeah, absolutely, Nigel. The way the market had spent time between the range of 9,200 and 89.15, it was very clear that the market was heading lower. But on the contrary, the market actually broken on the upside, and it was mainly because of the weakest sector, NBFCs and private banks. So they managed the market to to lift above the important resistance area of 9,200. So while looking at the overall status of the market, I am of the view that the market is heading for at least 9,550 to 9,600 in next 1 or 2 days of time. So the ideal strategy should be to look for adding call options of the next series, I'm going to say next week, of 9,500, which is currently trading at 83.84. Here we can keep stop loss at 50, and we can expect on the higher side at least 200. So I'm of the view that the market is heading for 95.50, 9600, but in next 1 or 2 days of time, maybe today or tomorrow. So buying today's call option of 9400 is of no point. So it is better to buy of the next week.
All right, buy options and play it by options, prudent strategy perhaps, given the fact that the premium itself would be the stop loss. Shrikant, your view on the Nifty Bank as well. You've spoken about the Nifty. Nifty Bank has outperformed over the last couple of trading sessions, and your stock wicks.
Yeah, see, for Bank Nifty also, our view is that it is heading higher because yesterday the Bank Nifty has formed clear a reversal formation on daily as well as on weekly basis. So it is also heading for the levels of at least 19,700 to 20,000 in next maybe 2-3 days. And a lot of stocks are really doing well from the bank nifty space. So there also we feel that if we see any drop during the day, then we should look for adding options for bank nifty. For stock specific, we are specifically bullish on a few insurance companies because they are really doing well in today's date. Volumes are increasing, like HDFC Life is already trading at 517, 518. But we like ICICI General Insurance, which is trading around 1260, 1265. There we feel that the stock is heading for the levels of 1330 or 1350. So with a stop loss at 1210, we should look for buying ICICI General Insurance at current levels. We also like a few auto companies, but right now they are trading at their resistance levels. So it is better to focus on those companies which are forming some reversal formation, like Titan, which is currently trading at 890, 891. There we can keep stop loss at 880 for the target of 925 on the high side.
All right, fair point, Srikanth. Thanks a lot for stopping by and giving us your views on the indices and individual stocks. With that, we'll step into a short break with the news that the market continues to do well. On the other side, we'll get you expectations from key results today. Lupin reports numbers. We'll get you what the street is working with.